Jets fans, we need to talk. Breece Hall has been completely left off ESPN's top 10 running backs list for 2025. Just 1 year ago, he was ranked number 2. Now he's not even mentioned. What's going on? Is this just media bias? Or is the NFL sending a clear message that Breece Hall is on the decline? We're diving into the hard truth. Why he disappeared, what the new regime expects, and exactly what Hall must do this season to save his role in New York. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. We are from Jetstream News. Welcome. We would like to ask for great help. Only 20.2% of viewers are subscribed to our channel. If you are watching, we would really like your help by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. If you want to comment and share our videos to other people, it will also be a great help. Can we count on you? Jets fans, it's time for a serious conversation. ESPN has just released its list of the top 10 running backs for 2025, and Breece Hall is nowhere to be found. Let that sink in. Last year, Breece was ranked number 2, just behind Nick Chubb, and widely considered one of the league's rising superstars at the position. Now, not even an honorable mention, no ranking, no recognition, just a complete disappearance from the national conversation. And that's not just a ranking, it's a wake-up call for the entire New York Jets organization. Breaking down the ESPN top 10, here's who made the ESPN list this year. 1. Saquon Barkley. 2. Derrick Henry. 3. Jahmyr Gibbs. 4. Christian McCaffrey. Bijan Robinson. 6. Nick Chubb. 7. Jonathan Taylor. 8. Travis Etienne. 9. Josh Jacobs. 10. Kenneth Walker. No Breece Hall. No recognition. Nothing. It's a stunning fall from grace, and it raises one urgent question. What happened? Why Hall dropped off the map? Let's be honest, 2024 was not Breece Hall's year. He finished the season with just 785 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and an average of 3.9 yards per carry. Far below his previous production, and far below what's expected from a so-called elite back. Here's what contributed to the downfall. Offensive philosophy. With Justin Fields paired with Garrett Wilson and Josh Reynolds, the Jets shifted to a pass-heavy scheme. Breece Hall's role was diminished, and his touches dropped significantly, especially in critical red zone situations. Injuries. Hall was still dealing with post-ACL issues early in the season. Though he never landed on IR, his explosiveness wasn't fully back until late in the year, and even then he looked hesitant hitting holes. Offensive line instability. The O-line was a revolving door in 2024. Key injuries, poor depth, and mid-season adjustments all but killed the run game. Hall frequently got hit behind the line of scrimmage, forcing him to dance and improvise rather than attack downhill. Scheme fit. Former OC Nathaniel Hackett didn't design a system to feed Hall consistently. The screen game was predictable. The outside zone runs were poorly blocked. The rhythm just never came. The new regime's opportunity. Twiv brings a clean slate. New head coach Aaron Glenn has installed a more balanced physical identity on offense. New OC Tanner Engstrand wants to emphasize tempo, rhythm, and ground control, and that starts with a dominant run game. And there's one key fact here. Breece Hall is still the most talented back on this roster. Despite his down year, his burst, vision, and ability in the passing game still stand out. He just needs volume and the right system. But there's competition, Braelon Allen. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Braelon Allen is real competition. The rookie from Wisconsin has already impressed the staff. He's bigger, more physical, and a natural downhill runner. He's expected to get goal line and short yardage work right out of the gate. That means fewer red zone touches for Hall, more committee-based play calling, and added pressure to maximize every single snap. If Allen starts hot in September, the staff may lean heavily on the rookie, especially if Hall continues to look hesitant or ineffective between the tackles. Offensive line overhaul is key. Here's where things could swing in Hall's favor. The offensive line. The Jets added Olu Fashanu, finally moved AVT back to his natural guard spot, and addressed depth at both tackle and center. PFF ranks the 2025 Jets O-line as number 9 overall heading into the season. a massive improvement from last year's bottom third ranking. With Justin Fields under center, defenses will have to respect his mobility. That opens up RPOs, misdirection runs, and zone reads, all of which benefit Breece Hall's style. Expect more open lanes, better blocking angles, and a renewed focus on early down efficiency. What Hall must do to silence doubters. Let's make it simple. If Breece Hall wants to return to elite status and get back on these lists, here's what he needs in 2025. 225 plus carries, 1,000 plus rushing yards, 35 plus receptions, 8 plus total touchdowns. Consistent production in games that matter. He doesn't need to be Derrick Henry. He just needs to prove he can carry the load when needed, especially in close games inside the red zone and in the fourth quarter. What's at stake for Hall and the Jets? This isn't just about pride. If Hall doesn't produce this season, his long-term future with the Jets is in jeopardy. The NFL rarely gives running backs second chances, especially after injuries and underwhelming years. He's eligible for a contract extension soon, but if he struggles, the Jets could choose to ride Allen's rookie deal instead and move on. That's the business. And that's why 2025 is absolutely crucial. Projected 2025 stats if Hall hits his ceiling. Rushing, 175 yards on 240 carries, 4.9 YPC. Receiving, 38 receptions, 310 yards, 2 TDs. Total TDs, 9. Scrimmage yards, 1,485. These numbers would not only put Hall back in the top 10 conversation, they'd make the Jets a legitimate playoff contender. But to get there, he must prove himself starting week 1. Jets fans, and what do you think? Is Breece Hall still a top 10 running back in the NFL? Or is the ESPN ranking a sign of things to come? Drop your take in the comments. Type top 10 if you still believe in Breece. And if you want the Jets to prove everyone wrong this season, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. This season is personal, and it starts now. Let's ride! Go Jets! Thanks for watching.